Hello everyone. Good morning and good day to you wherever you are watching. Welcome to the month of September 2023. It's going to be a wonderful month in our trading journey this month so far. So today is the beginning of the month. Today is actually the 2nd of September, and I'm here to um, make the projections for the month of September in advance using my control point. So how this works is that I've been able to define a strategy, I call it the 4-way strategy. So the projections will be made using the platform, and then at the end of the month, we'll be coming up with a review. So currently what I just want to do today is to be able to show the projections and um, putting in the variables that will help us to monitor the market throughout the month. So our plan is to ensure that we get or predict the market direction every month as quickly as possible. So within the first 3-4 days of the month, we want to have a better projection of the market. We want to have a control point. We want to have an idea of where the direction the market is going. And then if the market is going to go the other way around, where should we put our control in place? So once we're able to perfect this, then it makes trading easy for us. So even for somebody that doesn't have an idea of trading, once he knows those information, it will help him in his trading journey. So this is one, we are starting our video recording in the month of September. We did a review of August. We'll do some review of August as well. So because in the past month, we've just been making Facebook postings of the prices and the projections. So we are starting our video recordings so that it can be easier to go back and review and be able to watch as well, and also to help and enlighten other people about the information. So now currently, let me share my screen. So I'm going to share my screen so that it can be easier to be able to monitor what is happening. So as you can see on the screen, we have the template. So this is the template, the 4-way strategy template. So this is the decision that we are working on. So whenever the market, so the control, what happens is this. I'm still going to review the prices, so don't worry. I'm going to explain to you. We did it pre-month before, so that was how we got this information. So we are going to make, our target is to ensure that both sides have the same direction. So anytime both sides have the same direction, then all we need to do after that is to identify the control prices. So the start price and the last trend price is the control prices. And then, so whenever we put our current price, it tells us the position of the current price, whether they are both in a sell trend or a buy trend, or if either of them are not the same, if both of them are not the same, then all it means is that our actions will now be based on these two prices, the 95.9 and the 94.8. And what should we do? What that means is that we look at both prices, the higher price we buy and the lower price we sell. So that is the plan. So whenever both sides are not the same, then the higher price we buy, the lower price we sell. But whenever both of them are same, then we take the actions, because that is the action that is going to give us the profit that we desire. So let's start as we said. So I'm going to copy this. So we have, so first also, this is another report that prepares. We use it to update the performance of the month towards the extreme. So this is, as you can see, this is the current price. So this is the current price that we have now. Okay, so we are going to be using this as the current price. Is very, very important because we need this current price. Okay, another thing that we also need is this is the high price. Okay, like on this report, this is the current price currently now, and this is the high and the low prices so far in the month of September. So we are going to also use this as well in our data updates. Okay, so let's go. Now, at the beginning of the month, we have this 94.8 and 93.7. The market started at 94.8. So I'll be providing, because there are other information. Okay, let me show you other information as well. So on this report, as you can see here, this is also another report. From this report, this is the information that we need. Okay, we need this information because this is the starting price. So we'll be needing this price as part of what we'll be using to do our projections. So our starting price, as you can see, is 94.8. So which is what you have put here. Our current high price is, so at the beginning, this is the current high price 94.8 and the low 93.6. But currently now, as you can see here, our high is 95.1 and our low is 93.8, which is what we have put in here. So our low is 93.8. Okay. So using this information, our last trend price is 95.9. So all these are deducted from variables. So currently now, AUDJPY is telling us to sell for the month of September. So what we are going to do now is, if the price goes back to 94.8 and further to 95.9, then we buy upwards. But if the market goes inwards to 94.8 and comes out again, then we sell downwards from 94.8 downwards. So 94.8 is the closest to this currently now. So after 2 days that the market gets to 94.8 and it doesn't go up again, then the market is coming down. So anytime the market comes in between, we buy at the top, we sell at the bottom. But since both of them direction is currently a sell, then we use this to lock up in case as buy just in the meantime. But whenever, even if this buy activates, we ensure that we follow the rule back again to sell. So what that means, for example, if the price goes to 94.9, for example, here, you can see we have a sell and a buy. So what does this mean? What this means is that we should buy at 95.2, 95.9 and sell at 94.8. Okay. If the market becomes, for example, 94.8, let's see what it's going to tell us. So we only have a sell and a wait. So there's nothing we can do. So we just hold on until we have a sell and a buy, which tells us to buy at the top and sell at the bottom. Okay. So, but currently, like we said, the current price is 94.2. So we, for this AUD it's a sell for now. Okay. So the next product is AUD USD. So AUD USD, our starting price is, let's look it together. Our starting price is 0.65. So our starting price is 0.65. Our current high now is 0.653 and 0.643. Sorry. Okay, good. So 0.653 and 0.643. Our current price for now is, as you can see, 0.645. Our starting price, let's confirm our previous trend price is 0.636. Our starting price is 0.645, 0.65. So as you can see here, based on the current price, our position as a buy and a sell. So what does this mean? We have two prices, 0.636 and 0.65. So which is the higher of the two? We have 0.65 as the higher and 0.636 as the lower. So what this is telling us now is that according to this information, 0.65, we are going to buy at 0.65 and then we are going to sell at 0.636. However, we can decide to push our sell to 0.643 instead of 0.636 because 0.646, 0.643 is higher than 0.636. So once the trend changes, it's going to move one side because it must achieve one side first before the other. So the month has started now for AUD USD. Currently, it has moved from 0.649 to 0.653 and has reversed back to 0.645, which is also below the starting price. So all we need to consider now is that the market is likely not to move above 0.653 again, or it may decide not to move below 0.643 again. So either way, we identify the movement of the market and take the action. So assuming the price goes to, for example, 0.651, you can see 0.651, both of them are saying a buy. So that means the market is going to be a buy position. And if the market comes, for example, below to like 0.635, you can see it's telling us to sell. So either way, the current price will now be able to determine what action to take. And the earlier we take the action, the better we'll be able to get the best benefit or the best profit from the market. So that is the way the system, the template works. So I'm just going to be updating from now, and just giving, so I'm not going to do much explanation, but you've seen the worst and the best case scenario. So all we just need to do is to follow this decision. Are we buying? Are we selling? Or are we buying? Is both sides telling us to buy or both sides telling us to sell? Or we have one buy and one sell, which means we are in between, and then we decide which is the higher price and the lower price, and we take the buy at the higher price and take the sell at the lower price. So that is all that we want to achieve, and that is all that we want to do for the rest of the month. Okay, so let's continue. So for Euro AUD now as well, for Euro AUD, sorry. So for Euro AUD, our last trend price is 1.707 actually. So, but minus 0.02. So our last trend that we are putting is 1.687, and our starting price is, let's look at our starting price, 1.685, as you can see here, Euro AUD 1.685. So our starting price is 1.685. So because of that 1.707, let's put it back. Or let's minus 0.1 to make it so that, so if I'm minusing 0.1, that'll be 1.697. So like I said, this is information that is supplied at the beginning of the month. So it's always decided before the month starts, so or during as quickly as possible. So that's the idea. So we've had those two variables already. So what's our current price? Our current price, according to the information that we have, is 1.671. So our current price is 1.671. So you can see, and our current high and low is 1.688 and 1.667. So for Euro AUD, we have a sell trend. So we are likely that the market is coming downwards. So if the market should go back up, like you can see the current price 1.671. So if the market should go above to 1.677 and then to 1.688, then it's to 1.685 and then to 1.688, then it's not coming down again, it's likely to go upwards, and then we start buying. The next product, Euro GBP. So what's our starting price for Euro GBP? Our starting price for Euro GBP is 0.859. Our last trend action price is 0.867. Our current price for Euro GBP is 0.857. So you can see for Euro GBP and our current high and low 0.862, 0.854. So our current action for Euro GBP is a sell, as you can see here. Euro JPY is the next product. Our high 159.7, our low is 157. Our starting price 159.6, and our last trend as well is 159.6. Wow. So that's a real show, you know. Oh, it's 150, okay, 150, yeah, 159. Okay, our last trend is 159.7. Sorry. So very close, you know. So what's our current price now? Our current price is 157.5. So you can see right from this, it's a sell. So you just need to monitor the market. If it goes back to 159.5 or 159.7 or 159.6, then it's no more coming down. We start buying from that point on. So currently the trend is a sell market. Euro USD. Starting price 1.093. Current high and low 1.095, 1.078. Our last trend is 1.076. Our current price is 1.079. So you can see there's one buy, there's one sell. So what does this mean? We sell, if you look at the put prices, 1.076 is the lower, 1.093 is the higher. So we buy at 1.093 and we sell at 1.076. FTSE, our current high is 7510 and 7420. What this means is that both sides have not actually changed since the beginning of the month. So let me just put it starting at, so let's look at the starting price. Our starting price is 7470. And our last trend is 7725, but we minus 200 as a control point. So we have 7525. So currently now, what is our current price? Our current price is 7480. So as you can see, we have it locked up in between. So the two prices, 7525 and 7470. 7525 is the higher, so we buy and we sell at 7470. So whichever the market trend goes, then we lock up and becomes the direction. Okay. Next products, GBP JPY. So for GBP JPY, what's our starting price? Our starting price is 185.8. And what is our last trend? Our last trend is 186.7. What is our current price? Our current price is 183.9. So what is our current high and low? 185.9, 183.5. So you can see it's a sell position. So the market is currently on a sell, but we take note if the market should go back to 185.8, then we start buying upwards. GBP USD is our next product. Currently, our current price is 1.259, 1.259, 1.259, So like I said, our current price is 1.259. Our high is 1.275 and 1.257. So what's our starting price? Our starting price is 1.273. And our last trend is 1.255. So based on the current price, as you can see here, it's in between. So we buy at 1.273 upwards and we sell at 1.255 downwards. That is the long-term plan, or 1.257, because that's the current low, as you can see it. So the market has broken both sides for now, but at the end of the day, the market will be stable to only one direction alone. So that is the long-term plan. So as the market moves, we update, and then we have a better direction and decision to take. But for now, is buy at 1.273 and sell at 1.255. For the next product, gold 1947. So our starting price is 1947. Our last trend, our last trend So for gold, our current high is 1953 and low is 1931. Our last trend is 1909 and also be increased. Let's increase the last trend to 1919. Irrespective of, like I said, these datas, the starting datas are obtained from a review, which is very technical to understand. So, but once the starting data is has started, then all the information will flow in the period of the month together. Okay, so that's the plan. So for now, based on the current price, what's our current price? 1939. So for now, you can see 1939 is in between 1947 and 1919. So we buy from 1947 upwards and we sell from 1919 downwards. So that is the action will be taken for the rest of the month. So whichever the direction the market goes, then that is what is going to achieve at the end of the month. Okay, so that is the plan. So currently now, both you can see buy and sell just one side. The next product is NASDAQ. So NASDAQ as well again, our starting price for NASDAQ is 15,470. 15,470. For 70. So our last trend, became 214. So our last trend. So let's look at the current high and low positions. So the current price is 15,470. Our current high is 15,635 and 15,300. 15,635, 15,300. So as you can see here, based on the current price, is still in between. So according to this, what it's trying to tell us is that we buy at 15,470 and we sell, sorry, we buy at 15,470 because it's the higher, and we sell at 15,240. Or we sell at 15,300 because 15,300 is higher than 15,240. So either way, but we control it and buy at 15,470 and then we sell at 15,300 or 15,240. So that will be the next action, and then we follow it. So at the end of the month, like we said, one side remains static and then the other side moves for the rest of the month. Next product is New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD. Our current high is 0.602 and our low is 0.593. 0.602 and 0.593. So let's look at our starting price. Our starting price is 0.598. Our current price is 0.594. So as you can see, it's still in between. So we have two prices, 0.598, 0.589. So we buy at 0.598 as the higher, and we sell at 0.589 as the lower. Or we sell at 0.593, which is higher than 0.589. Okay, because it's still on the same trend. So that is the idea. Crude oil, the next product. So crude oil currently we have high of 85.3 and low of 80. So what's our starting price? Our starting price is 81. And our last trend price is 84.4. So our current price is 85. So you can see it's a buy market. So the market is going up as a buy. So you should watch out. If the market comes below 84 and then below 81, then we sell downwards. So currently the market trend is a buy and it's going upwards as of now. Forty-five, 45 is our current high. 44, 85 is our current low. Well, our current, our starting price in FTSE is 45.22. Our last trend is take it as 44.70. Our current price is 45.05. Perfect. So you can see it's buy and sell. So what it's saying is we buy at 45.22 and we sell at 44.70. So either way the market goes. But as you can see, our low is currently 44.85, so we can decide to sell at 44.85 as well. So the market must surely break a point between these two positions. Our next product is silver. Yeah, so our starting price is 24.6. Our current high is 24.8 and 24.1. Our current price is 24.22. So you can see both as buy and sell, one buy. So the action is buy at 24.6 at the top and sell at 23.7 at the bottom. Okay. USD CHF. Our starting price is 0.877. For USDC, our starting price is 0.877. Our current high is 0.887. Our current low is 0.874. Our current price is 0.885. Sorry, 0.886. So based on the current price, the trend is telling us to buy. Can you see that? So if the market should fall below 0.874, then or 0.877 as a control point, then we start selling all the way down. Okay, so for now, it's telling us to buy, and as you can see here, 0.887 is above 0.84. So we follow both direction. Okay, so that is the plan. So that is the plan. The next product is USDJPY. So USDJPY, our starting price is 146, which is this. So our last trend is 147.4, which is this. So our current positions, highest and lowest, is 146.7 and 145.2. Our current price is 146 as well. Ooh, yeah. So you can see, I think we're going to have a wait exactly. So is that the market goes above 147.4 or it goes below 145.5 or 146, below 146. So currently our current price is 146. So you can still buy. If you look at both sides, you see that this is the lower, this is the higher. So we buy at 147.4 and we sell at the current price. And then we wait to recover and see what happens at the end of the day. So the next product is DAX. So our starting price for DAX is 5,900. Our last trend for DAX, our last trend for DAX, our last trend for DAX is 15,465. So 15,665. Okay. So our current high 1605, 15800, 1513. So as both, so like based on both, so according to this, the price is in between 15800, 15665 and 15900. So the action is buy at 5,900 and sell at 15,665. But because we have 5,800 at the bottom, so we can decide to buy at 5,900 and sell at 5,800, depending on our choices. So, but the market is getting towards the position that will determine whether we are buying or selling. The next product is AUD card. Our starting price for AUD card. So this is where we have the series of AUD card. So our starting price for AUD card is 0.877, which is this. Our last trend is 0.862. Let's look at our current high and low, and then the current price. AUD card, our current high is 0.883, our low is 0.871. Current price is 0.874. Yep. So as usual, we have a buy and sell. So we buy at 0.877 and we sell at 0.862. Next product at JPY. So what's our last trend? Our starting price, our last trend is 107.9, which we have. Sorry, our starting price is 107.9. So we're adjusting our last trend to 106.8. Current high and low, and our current price. Our current high and low is 108.2, 106.6. Our current price 107.7. Well, based on the current price, you can see we are in between. So we buy at 107.9 and sell at 106.8 or sell at 107. So depending, but our current direction is still more of a sell than a buy. Euro card 1.4831 and 1.463. Starting price 1.48. Our last trend revised 1.468. The current price is 1.465. So we can see for now the market is a sell. So the current price is 1.465. So if the market should go above 1.468 and above 1.478, then it's going to be a buy all the way. So we use, remember, our control point. We buy at the top, we sell at the bottom. But because the market is now on a sell trend, so we wait for it to enter it into the trend. If it comes in again, now we sell downwards. And then if it goes up over 1.48, buy, right? Or 1.478 as a control. So next product, GAP card. For GAP card, 1.725, 1.708, 1.712. Our start price 1.721. Our last trend 1. So we buy at 1.721 and we sell at 1.71. Okay, so this becomes our control point for the rest of the month. USD card 1.362, 1.348. 0.359 is the current price. Our starting price is 1.352. Our last trend is 1.364. So we buy at 1.352. We buy at 1.364, or we sell at 1.352. So as you can see, 1.362. So we buy at 1.6362 and we sell at 1.352. Next product, New Zealand card. Our starting price is 0.811. Our current price is point current high is 0.814, 0.802, 0.81. So our last trend so currently is in between. So we buy at 0.811 and sell at 0.799. So perhaps you can see here, the market is more nearer to the high because the high has changed from 0.812 to 0.814. So it's likely to go higher. Next product, CHF Our starting price for CHF is 166.3. And our last trend action is 166.6. Our current high and low currently now is 166.6 and 164, and our current price is 165. So it's telling us to sell. So the current trend is a sell, and then we control it if it goes back to 166.3. And finally, our last product, GBPUD, the starting price is 1.961. So our current high and low and current price 1.965, 1.948. Our current price is 1.952. So both price, as you can see from the current trend, it is sell. So if the market goes up to 1.961 and above 1.967, then we buy all the way upwards from that point on, or from 1.965. So this is our projection for the four-way plan strategy for the month of September. So all this information have been identified and defined in the template. And then at the end of the month, we'll be able to review using our current positions and see how the market flows. So anytime we are reviewing this, maybe we might review it like once or twice before the end of the month, and then we'll be able to get the final position, which is profitable, whether a buy or a sell. It's a pleasure. So I believe with this, you'll be able to understand the concept of the four-way strategy, and then we'll be able to understand better how it works. Okay, so thank you very much. I really appreciate um, your time. I really appreciate your time um, for going through this with me today. So let's see how the market goes for the rest of the month of September. And at the end of the month, like I said earlier, we'll be able to do a recording of the review to see the performance of the market. Thank you very much. I remain yours and only Oluwase Fadari. You can get me on Fadinvest at yahoo.ie, FADINVEST at yahoo.ie. Cheers. Bye.